Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. Because these videos with the Astra J, at least in Romanian, they work quite well and people are asking for this type of videos, a follower gave me this idea to do a clip about the interior quality on the Astra J, Opel, Vauxhall, depending where you are. I will talk about the interior quality of the car, but before doing this and before going inside of the car, let me tell you that in my opinion, this car has three types of interior materials. You have that, those cheap and nasty and scratchy plastics. You have some hard plastics that are better quality, just that they are hard but they feel very solid. And you have the soft touch materials. And this car has all three of them. Happily, the cheap and nasty one are just in one place. Let's see it. We are starting with the door panels. And in the front we have here on the upper side some soft touch materials. You see, they feel very nice to touch, they are soft. And in the middle, even better, we have leather. Of course, maybe this is not on all the trims. This is the Cosmo trim, so it's an upper trim, so there is this gray leather that feels very nice to touch. And here, when you keep your elbow, it's also very nice because it's leather and it's very soft. And we have this plastic here that it's something like piano black plastic, just that it's gray, but it feels very nice and it doesn't have any scratches on it. And the door handle is aluminium, so it's not only a plastic that it's painted, it's really aluminium. Just that here there are some hard plastics, but they are not, they are not very cheap and nasty. They are hard but feel quite solid. For example, recently, several months ago, I was in a Ford Focus on the third generation, and sadly that Ford Focus had some hard plastics on the front door. But on the back door, just like almost any car in this class, or even like all the cars in this class, including Golf 7, here you have some harder plastics. Much harder than in the front, so they are not soft touch materials, just that if you scratch it doesn't sound that bad like the one you will see inside. So it's quite solid. But happily here in the middle again we have this gray leather that it's very nice to touch. It's soft, and here where you put the elbow, again you see it's very soft. And down here it's like in the front, a hard plastic but quite solid. And another thing that I like in this car is an attention to detail. You don't see it like in any car. Here they put an extra part, see where it comes the seat, just for you not to feel there a hole or I don't know what. Now let's go inside. Now at the interior you find all those three types of plastics that I talked in the beginning. And I will start with the worst one, the cheap and nasty one, which is this one. I don't know what was in their mind when they decided to do this, while the rest of the car has better quality. This is really nasty. Just hear it. See? This is cheap and nasty, and it also creaks sometimes. I don't know, Opel, why you did that. Because here on the upper part of the dashboard, you have, see, this is hard plastic, but it's very solid, and just hear it. See? It doesn't see the difference. Here, with this one here. So this is, even if it's hard, it is solid, and it has a good quality. It's the same here on the glove box. This is hard plastic, but quite solid, see? It doesn't sound that bad like this one. And here in the middle part of the dashboard, you have soft touch materials, as you see. I like this. For those who don't know me, I like to touch things in the cars, and I often touch this thing because I like it. It's soft, and I like it. Here on the center console, we have again that type of piano black plastic, but of course it's gray. But it's very nice. It's not scratched even after 7 years. It looks very good. I like it. It feels very good when you touch it. And what I like a lot is that the buttons, even if there are many, you feel them very nice. You feel the quality, I had a Ford Mondeo Of course, it's not in this class, but when I bought that car was almost 6 years, not even 6 years, 5 years and something, and the buttons were already scorched by the sun. That was horrible. It's not the case here. Look how they look after 7 years. They look very, very good. Another thing that I like is that on those round buttons for the volume, for the menu, and for the climate control, you have, apart from this nice aluminum touch, which is not scorched, see, it still looks very good, you have this rubber part. You have this rubber part that it helps when you are using these controls, but it also feels very nice. It feels very very qualitative, you know. You feel the quality. That's the truth. And here you have this harder rubber thing. It's very nice that you can take it off just to clean it. And again, you can find this type here on where you put the I don't know, here you put some bottles. The armrest, it's made out of leather also, very, very soft and nice to touch. And also the seats, this material, it's also very, see, feels itself very, very, not solid, but nice to touch, even if it's textile. But here this leather also feels very, very soft and qualitative. And the steering wheel feels very nice. This one it's leather steering wheel. I always liked this type of steering wheel that appeared also on Chevrolet. Very nice it feels very nice to touch. It feels very nice in your hand. These things, the controls feel very solid. Yep. So all nice here. Apart from this one, this is the worst thing in the car. And because of this, out of a scale from 0 to 10, the interior quality of this car, I would give it an 8, because otherwise it feels very nice in here.